I had to borrow this one. This is, I do have a Casper Maxi, and this is my son's Maxi, the tiny cup. It's too tiny in my hand, but it says I am a Casper millionaire. So yeah, that's my boy. Every time in the morning when I drink tea and he drinks his I drink coffee and he drinks his tea, that's what we usually match, But since I don't have my Maxi mug with me, I will have to borrow this one from him. But hey, before we do anything else, guys, don't forget it, okay? Drop me a like, okay? Only takes you a second. Drop a like, drop a nice comment. Like I said, you don't know how much this goes. It goes to help a lot of people out, okay? Tell them everything will be fine. We are all here running the same race. Well, people are running it different, but tell them it'll be fine. And also don't forget to subscribe, because I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. I understand that I'm not talking about meme coin or shit coins or things that will make people lose money. That's why I don't have a lot of subscribers. But hey, that's okay. As long as this helps one person, I am okay with it. But hey, don't forget to subscribe, okay? But anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Casper Millionaire mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Casper. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, Uncle T. Oh man, Uncle T is something else, guys. Uncle T is something else. I'm sitting here, right, coming from the appointment with my son, coming back. We all riding home together. Uncle T goes, "Yo, I want to enter a challenge too." I said, "Uncle T, come on. How are you going to enter a challenge? It's a challenge between me and and somebody else who wants to really make the money." No, you're like, "Nah, listen. We're going to put a wager." I said, "What kind of wager?" He said, "Whoever that loses has to buy me 10 cheesecakes." I'm like, dude. Dude, how is it going to be part of a wager? Just say, "Look, grandma say you shouldn't have no cheesecakes. Are you trying to make somebody else get in trouble with grandma, right?" I'm like, "Nah, we ain't going to play that game, player." He like, "Man, you a hater." Uncle T said, "You're a hater." I said, "How am I a hater? I'm just trying to keep you on track, because if you start eating them cheesecakes, you get more weight." Hey, so far you're doing great. You lost over what, 70, 80 pounds. You're doing great. And by the way, how you gonna fit in a Lambo if you don't keep losing weight? You're like, "Nah, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, if you just add a wager as whoever that loses has to buy me cheesecakes, when then maybe people will work harder." I'm like, "Yeah, you know that in a competition, somebody has to lose, right? So you are trying to bank that either I win or lose, somebody's still gonna buy you them cheesecakes." Mind games. I just like, he was just looking at me like, "Yep, you found out, like you think I'm stupid, right?" Anyways, yeah, that really made my day. He trying to trick me and buying him cheesecakes, even though grandma said don't get him any, right? It's like, "No, Uncle T, you can't play that game." But anyways, yeah, we're gonna look at the 24 hours market performance for the market. Right after that, we'll check out prices in details, and once we're done with that, we will check on our positions. Like I told you guys, I am in a competition, right? And see how we are doing there. But the question's still the same. Are we buying Lambos yet? But before that, yeah, like I said, guys, it is so simple. It's an easy thing for you to do. I mean, well, the actual action on it is hard to do, but the visual part is very simple. Visual. I will use my son as an example, okay? When I started telling my son, "You know what, you need to learn how to invest," the kid didn't know, right? The kid did not have an idea on what investment is. He didn't. All he knows, like, "Well, dad always pays me an allowance because we have a system." And a lot of you already know Like I tell my son, you have to get me an A plus in every subject you study in school, an A plus. I don't care whether you're sick or you are not sick. And when he said, but Dad, listen, I cannot get you an A plus every time. I said, that's where you are mistaken. Okay, but the truth is, I don't want to tell him that, hey, if you get me a B plus or a simple A is okay, because guess what happens? If I tell him that, he's not going to work hard enough to get an A plus. He's just going to be like, yeah, I can get an A or a B plus and I'll be fine. No, I tell him A plus. That's what I need in everything you do. The mathematics, the science, social studies, I don't care, even if it is just PE, A plus. And what does that do? He's going to work hard to try to get that A plus, because if he misses, he's going to follow either A or a B plus. And that has been his grade. And even though sometimes I look at him like, yeah, I can't tell him, hey, you did good. I always tell him, yeah, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you're getting. But you should have given me an A plus. And on his allowance, we get a system. Okay, we get a system. Listen, if you get an A plus, you get your allowance complete. If I see an A without an A plus, I take $1 off. If I see a B plus, I take $3 off. If I see a C, we're talking about $5 off. So that is how the system that me and my son play. So that should be something that you should have in your investment strategy. Okay, I know a lot of people will tell you it's not possible. A lot of people will tell you like, yeah, you're looking at Casper. What if Casper goes down? What if Quant does not make it to $5,000? Oh, what if Jasmine cannot climb up again to that $1 or $2? What would happen? And the question I usually ask, like, okay, what if it does? What if it does? Like people say, oh, that guy over there saying Casper to $10, it doesn't make any sense. What if it doesn't go to $10? Then you'll be a fool. Why Solana is doing this and blah, blah, blah. And I usually ask the question again, what if it does? What if Casper goes to $10? Who the fool is gonna be? But most people, they are not looking at it in the angle I am looking at it. Most people are looking at it following the price. Most people are not looking at what is actually being done. We have two kind of projects. We have pumps and dumps, and we have things that are actually changing the world. Things that are actually changing our lives the way we see it, right? But the easiest thing for you to see when you are doing a research or when you're investing, the easiest way to incline is the green candles. Seriously, it's the easiest way, because everybody wants to be rich. Everybody wants to repeat the same thing that happened before. For example, like I said, you remember Shiba Inu, right? When Shiba Inu came out, somebody turned, was it $1,000? I forgot how much it was, to what, $1 billion or something like that. People saw that, they started jumping into Shiba Inu. Guilty. I can say that, you guys already know. I got into Shiba Inu, but I was grown enough, because by then I started understanding how the markets worked. I got into Shiba Inu and I think like 300 grand, 400 grand or something like that, and I got out. But people always try to replicate that 1,000 to 1 billion or 5 billion. I forgot what that was. Okay, people always try to do that. Very good example again, Pepe. Well, do you know why people jumped blindly into Pepe? Do you know why? Because of Dogecoin, right? Dogecoin was dormant for I don't know how long, until somebody decided to tweet about it, and Dogecoin jumped. I made money with it, because like I told you guys, that those kind of calls, those were my lucky. I can't even explain it. Those were my lucky green candle chasing, because when I got into Dogecoin, it wasn't running. Okay, I think I put like 150, 200, I think it was $250, something like that I put into it. And the reason was I was beginning to get into crypto, and I did not know the difference between total supply, max supply, or market cap, or none of that nonsense. The only thing I was paying attention to is like, hey, if I put $250 in here, I get a bunch of coins. You understand? I get a bunch of coins, and YouTube was a place that many people were just making videos for the clicks. Somebody said Dogecoin to $3. That's what somebody said. And I got this coin saying, like, you know what? I have like what, 2 million coins or something like that I had. If this thing goes to $3, damn, I'm going in. I got it. I did not care what Dogecoin solves, what Dogecoin is. I did not even know the difference between a meme coin and an actual coin. I did not even know. I got in. And by the time it started to run, I said, you know what? By then I had some sense to understand what a meme coin is and what the actual coin is, what a utility coin is, and what there's a different DeFi coins and all that stuff. I started to understand that, and that's why I got out of Dogecoin. Some people say I missed out because I got out of what, 70 cents or something like that. I missed out because Dogecoin ran to what, 80 or 90 cents or something like that. He did. But hey, all I put in 250 and I made like what, 300k. I'm out. I got out of it. So those kind of things, you start to realize, you start to think like the same success cannot be replicated, but it could somehow rhyme. Depends on what project you are putting your money into. And because of that, the Inus came out, people started to go. The frogs came out, people started to go. Then the characters, the Warjack, the LOL, the XOL, all of them started to come out and people started to go. And I do remember last year when I was telling you guys, meme coins, the way to make money with them is not on the way up. The way to make money with meme coins is on the way down. Okay, I do remember saying that. Now, when you circle back to Casper, you start to think about it and you start to understand how real world asset works. And I keep telling you, it's only 0.001% of the people are going to see what actually is happening. Only a few people are going to see, and by the time the entire world, everybody and their grandmama starts to jump into that bandwagon, it is going to be too late. By then, people will be using them for exit liquidity. Very good example, Bitcoin. Like I said, I told you, and I've said it here, not once, not twice, not 3 times. I have been saying it. Do not waste your time with Bitcoin. It is that ship has already sailed and gone. Has already sailed and gone. We've tried that with numbers. I've shown you numbers here. I've shown you those of us who got below $10,000. Yeah, I took that chance. Okay, I took it. Took the chance. Not much, just 30 of them, but hey, it is what it is, right? I'm happy. Now, everybody who is getting into Bitcoin right now, who is going to help push it to 300,000 or 400,000. Some people are saying 1 million, and I doubt it. I sincerely doubt Bitcoin will go to 1 million. But those of them are getting in right now. All they're doing are becoming exit liquidity. Somebody like me, Bitcoin at 400k, I'm out. Y'all can keep it. I'm going to sell every piece of it that I have. If it, excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't care if it goes to 1 million or not. At 400,000, 300 something, 400,000, I am out of Bitcoin. Okay, so you start looking at that, and then you see where Casper is right now. It is in the same situation like when I bought Bitcoin. Bitcoin had just run from $20,000 all the way down to what? I think it was 2,000. That's how low Bitcoin went. I didn't buy it then because at first I was trying to listen to people until I said, fuck it, I'm in. After I studied what was going on. So the same thing with Casper. You're looking at Casper right now, 20 cents. Some exchanges say 21 cents, whatever, but all the way back down to 2 cents or 1 point something, whatever that it went. The same situation. The question people are not asking themselves is, where is the financial sector moving? That's what nobody's asking themselves. Everybody's looking at that red candle, okay? Everybody's looking at that red drop, that red cliff. No, that's what everybody's looking at. Instead of asking the right question, where is the financial sector going? That's the first one. Second question is, can Casper achieve what they've been telling us they are going to do? Can they actually do it? That's the second question. Third question is, even if they achieve it, is humanity going to need that asset for whatever they are saying they are doing? That's third. Okay? And the fourth question, which for me, I think it should be the first question, do I have enough of it? Do I have enough Casper? Because again, some people are saying, yeah, maybe when it gets to $1, you sell it. Okay, which, hey, I'm not your financial advisor. You can do that, and I'm not telling you to hold Casper without selling. That is so ridiculously stupid. It's not even funny. Because even me as a Casper Maxi, I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to go from zero to a multi-millionaire status. What's the point of holding Casper if I'm not a millionaire? Well, I'll be a millionaire on paper, because if Casper goes to $10, yeah, that's a lot of money. But you have to start to ask yourself those questions. And right now, I think Casper is answering those questions by itself. Remember, I told you yesterday, close your eyes, forget about the Casper logo, forget about the Bitcoin logo, and read the Bitcoin white paper. When you read it, you start to understand. You come out here and tell me, what coin do you think they're talking about? Right? You read it. And then once you've done that, when you come to a conclusion, because I read it and I came to a conclusion, this is Casper, it's not Bitcoin. And I keep telling you guys, Casper is the real Bitcoin because of that. Now, when you come to that conclusion, then you ask yourself, why did people flock into Bitcoin? Why? Why did people get into Bitcoin? Now, when they figure out, like, you know what, that thing over there, that orange thing, is just a house of cards that is going to crumble, which again, I will be out of it by then, hopefully. They are going to figure out that the real thing is the green guy over there. The Casper is the real thing. And then what do you think will happen? They will flock into Casper. And those green candles you are so much looking for are going to start appearing left and right. Now, some of you say, like, the other guy that wrote me, say, okay, you just talking about, you're not going to sell. Listen, Casper's mining, okay, Casper mining is almost what, 99%. Okay, excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. Casper's mining is almost 99% done. What do you think will happen next? We are going to have protocols. Okay, we are going to have, because Casper, yeah, sorry about that. We're going to have protocols, which are going to have DeFi, you're going to have TriFi, you're going to have a lot of things going on Casper, in which your coins, people are going to want to use them, and you get paid interest. Okay, that's why I keep telling you. You remember I said, short term, Casper is going to make me a lot of money. Long term, it is going to make me a multi-millionaire. And many people keep saying, why do I want 5 million Casper? It's simple. Let's say the protocols begin right now. Oh, let me have your Casper, you get paid an APY 11% or whatever they paid you for. You know what? Here you have it. You can have 2 million of my Caspers and I get paid an APY of it. Right? You can have it. Bitcoin does it. Bitcoin, people have your Bitcoin and you get paid. And like I said, Casper being the real Bitcoin, that is going to happen. You are going to see things like that. That is not going to be, a lot of people saying, oh, they're afraid of losing it. And what you don't understand is that after what has happened to Bitcoin, people have learned. You can still give somebody to gain an APY to lock your coins up, lock them up, and you still have, what do you say? You still have like custodial of your own coins. They are just not in circulation. Okay, things like that. Like what's happening right now if you're looking at Terra Luna Classic, right? My coins are in my wallet. Okay, I'm gonna just take them for them because it's whatever they are doing with them, they still mine. I can always get them and sell them. That's why I said 2 million coins, I can give it to them staked, get paid an APY for it. I can sell 1 million coins and still make money from it. Let's just say Casper goes to $10 today. If I have 5 million, I will sell 1 million of them. That's $10 million I can use, do whatever I want to do. Okay, those kind of things. And then you start to think again, like I said, people are not asking themselves if this is actually going to be useful for humanity. We talk about banking. Banks, like I said, last year, a lot of people were saying, yeah, banks are going to go away and the US dollar is going to do this. And my grandma is going to ride a tricycle, making wheelies out of the streets and blah, blah, blah. And I kept telling you, Banks are not going nowhere. Banks are going to adapt. Remember that, right? Before the Clarity Act came out, before the beautiful bill, before all of that, I kept telling you, this is what's going to happen. And a lot of people now inboxing and telling me, man, you was right. No, I wasn't right. It is just a simple thing. Go look at history. It doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. That's how history is. You go look at how banks came in the first place. Mankind has always tried to look for the easiest and the most comfortable way to do things. The easiest way. And now when you ask yourself, is it really going to happen with Casper? Where are we going now? Blockchain, okay? Automation. Automation meaning AI. AI is still here paying for my bills, staying here controlling my rent, staying here doing everything with AI. We are not in the sector yet that we have humanoids where you tell that thing, hey, go to the kitchen, make me a sandwich. We are not in that sector yet, but that is also coming. So you start to understand that and you start asking yourself, is Casper going to be used? Yes, definitely going to be used, because Ethereum, the dying one, is useless when it comes to high outputs. It's very useless. You've seen it in every bull run that we've experienced with Ethereum. They keep having bottlenecks, and when they have bottlenecks, fees goes up. They've tried with layer 2s, right? Did it help? No, it didn't. They've tried with their upgrades. I don't know how many upgrades they've done now. Did it help? No, it did not help. And because of that, Crashilandia was born. Because if the dying one fulfilled what mankind was looking for, Crashilandia wouldn't have been in existence today. That's the simple truth. But because Ethereum failed, Crashlandia came to happen. Not only that, because Bitcoin failed, that's why the dying one came to happen, right? The simple thing, because Crashlandia failed, that's why the Hackylandia, the one with the big rat chewing their cables, came to happen. I'm not even going to mention the raccoon, which I don't understand. What does Cardano offer to the crypto ocean? I don't understand it. I will not understand it. I never did, and I've tried my best to try to be, as plain as possible to understand Cardano. And still, I look at the ecosystem, bullshit. I look at the coin itself, bullshit. So I call it a raccoon. So now you see that we go into that system in which stablecoins are going to be the new norm. Stablecoins are going to be the new everything. And to process stablecoins, you are going to need a rail, because everybody knows banking has to be fast, banking has to be secured. Okay? And now we know proof of stakes are not secure. They are not. How many hacks have happened? Just 2026. We've been 4 months into 2026. How many hacks have happened on proof of stakes? They are not secure. How many hacks have happened of proof of work? You can see. So it is right there. So banking is not stupid. Casper is going to be used for that. And then you start to understand, like I mentioned, the AI ecosystem. When you say AI, you set it up yourself. Next thing you know, AI is working for you, right? You think AI is going to try to do the most efficient way of working. Let's say I ask it to pay for my bills. AI is not going to sit for there to wait for 4 minutes or 2 minutes. In one instant, done. Be done with. And most guys don't seem to understand why Kaspa is so much hanging into the fact that they want to go to 100 blocks per second. Kaspa is getting ready for the entire world sitting on it. The entire world sitting on it. And most people are going to look at you and say, okay, but the price, but this and that, but and I sit here and I tell them, man, you don't know what you're about to miss. You don't know. Simple example is there. Look at the Crashilandia. Crashilandia had the same model. But look at what happened to the price of Solana. Just because Solana was used for everything you want to do on the Solana chain, transaction volume spike. And because the demand for it, let's say you are trading meme coins, right? The fees was on Solana. That is how Solana's price spiked up. Now imagine not even the entire world, let's just say 2% of the entire world, people that do crypto right now, AI, all of them are using Casper. What do you think will happen to the fees? That's why I keep my miners running, because it is, you don't know. Once this starts to happen, miners are going to be so profitable, it's not even funny. This price, the transaction fee is going to go. It's going to be there. You're going to have to start making, passive income just because you run miners. Like I said, Casper is going to make me rich one way or another. And you sit there and you try to tell people about this, and everybody and their grandmama looks at you like they don't understand plain English. Like they don't understand what is really going on with you, and you are trying to explain to them. Guys, go back through history. Anybody who was able to see the change before it happened, they made millions or even billions, right? 1932, 1972, 2000, 2008, 2021, and everybody who was able to see the change before it happened, they make a lot of money. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not Bitcoin. It's not it. It is. It's like right now, okay? You sit and then you look at yeah, sorry, I had to pause it because this guy was playing loud music. You have to sit and you look, okay? Look at Bitcoin. What is moving Bitcoin lately? Other than just the hype, what's moving it? What do you think would happen when people begin to realize, like, first of all, MSI, Michael Saylor's company, who is paying, I think it's what, 11 or 15%, I don't know how much they're paying, but it's a very high APY. What do you think would happen to the price of Bitcoin when people start to see that, hey, it is not sustainable? What do you think will happen? Everybody who's been shifting into this ETF stuff will start to realize that Bitcoin is not what they thought. The sell-off will begin. Like I said, we still have around 5 months. Everybody's telling you we're about to run. Bitcoin is about to run. And I keep telling you, it's not yet time. It's not that time yet. The only coin that will be running soon here is going to be Casper. But when the sell-off begins, the faith in Bitcoin would crumble, because Bitcoin has no ecosystem. Seriously, it doesn't. They try telling you it was peer-to-peer money, which is failed. When you look at Kaspa, peer-to-peer money, it is working perfectly. They try to bring the BR20 or whatever you call that thing, fail. They try to bring the Lightning Network. Those Bitcoin maxi themselves, they are not even using it, right? Fail. Now they came out to the store of value bull crap that they are bringing in, okay? What do you think is happening? Gold went up, silver went up, copper went up, and Bitcoin tanking. The only thing that is going to move Bitcoin price right now is those house of card companies like you see Michael Saylor doing, 11-15% APY. Okay? When that fails and the company tanks, that will be the end of Bitcoin. Mark my words, and you will see it. Because Bitcoin right now, there is no any other thing that is moving Bitcoin or even the ETFs or anything else except for the hype. Big money has figured out all they can do is keep moving the price up and down, as ever they want. Then soon enough, it's not going to take long. Trust me when I tell you that. That's why I keep saying, if Bitcoin goes past $400,000, it will be a miracle. Okay, it will be a miracle. Soon people will figure out, like, okay, this cannot be this store of value, or cannot be none of this nonsense that they're talking about. They will get out of it. But when you have something that the entire world uses, like Casper, let's say stablecoins transaction, banking system, DeFi, TriFi, gaming, you call it whatever you call it, and it's not crashing. It doesn't cost you much just because everybody and their grandmama is using it. It's going to start showing. I keep saying, you're going to see all these layer ones. You about to see their true nature once Casper begins to show its credentials. The true nature of all these people is going to come out. And that's why I keep telling you, you want to make money, Casper. You want to be millionaire, Casper. Those of you who don't believe on it, just buy 10,000. It will be a situation like I did with Bitcoin, right? I came late. I only bought 30 Bitcoin. Back then, it wasn't nothing. But now, 30 Bitcoin is a lot for a lot of people. The same thing I'm telling you with Casper. Right now, 10,000 Caspers is nothing, right? People are saying, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But by the time Casper hit that $10 or even above, 10,000 Caspers will seem like, OMG, what the heck? That's what it will seem like. So yeah, for those of you who don't believe in it, at least you have 10,000, and then you can be like, well, like me, 30 Bitcoin, well, at least I didn't miss out all of it. I had the opportunity to buy 5,000 Bitcoins because I knew Bitcoin when it was $1 or less, but I didn't. I only bought 30 after it went up to what, 3,500. Right now, yeah, I look at it back then, shit, my life would have been way better with 5,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, I feel bad about it, but at least I didn't miss the entire boat. And by the time Bitcoin hit that 400,000, I would get out like a bandit. The same thing with Casper. We are in the millionaire journey. The only thing I'm telling you is that I'm not going to sell all my Casper, because Casper being used in the world in the next 15, 20, 30 years, that will make me a multi-millionaire. It will. And you will see it. It is not something I'm just talking about. It's something that has begun to show that the world needs Casper. You still the Bitcoin Max, they tell you, oh yeah, now we are using it for petroleum. For you to see that it's a big lie, go and look at the transaction in crude oil. Go look at how much is being transacted crude oil. Then compare it to the 24 hours daily volume of Bitcoin. That way you will know they're lying to you. Bitcoin is not getting used to transact crude oil. It's a big lie. It's another fat lie that they made up to just to try to get in and use you for exit liquidity. I showed you numbers. If you want to wait 20 years to make $20,000, man, that's up to you. But that's one of the dumbest decisions one will ever make. That's what I'm telling you. Right now, you want to make money. Casper right there. And while you're still waiting for this thing to kick traction, okay, to get to that 10, 20, 30, or even $100, Quant. You can get on Quant, wait for it, because I'm telling you, the next bull run is going to be utility coins. I've been saying that since last year. Your money is only utility coins. Quant, Jasmine, you want to get those two coins, because again, utility beings, people can use that for either paying rents or whatever, all that stuff that they're doing. I'm telling you, your money is on utility coin. But for those of us who want to make money, original money, it's like I said, Casper is going to make me a lot of money short term. Long term, it is going to make me a multi-millionaire. And since I do this video log or whatever every day or whenever I can, you guys are going to be witnesses to it. That way nobody will say, yeah, that wasn't it. By the time you see either my son or my grandson or whatever riding around like the new sheriff in town, being millionaires, multi-billionaires, if I'm still on earth, great. If I don't, then people, the only good thing about it is that these videos, they stay. People are going to watch it. And you will remember, I told you, you need to look at Casper, because the new world order is going to be what actually works for mankind. And banking system going on blockchain, going on stable coins and things like that, TriFi, DeFi, is going to run better on Casper. Well, we are no longer far away for the first programmable upgrade is added. Once that is done, before you know it, VProx will be here. Before you know it, 30 blocks per second. And before you know it, 100 blocks per second. And then we'll be looking at you like, who is the idiot now? That's what will happen. Don't say I didn't warn you, because I will sit here and I will laugh about it. Okay? Maybe not sitting in this one, maybe sitting on a Bentley. Who knows? You will see. Okay? Anyways, yeah, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Okay? Let's find our good friend Crypto Bubbles. And here we are. See? This is what I was telling you guys about. You have to look. The market is telling you one thing. Everybody and their grandmama is trying to tell you, yeah, we're going this and we're going that. And yeah. You remember LUNC? Lunar Classic, right? I told you. Okay, like, you know what? Let's check it again. Let's check my Lunar Classic, how it is doing. You guys are gonna have to excuse me. Let me hide my password. Look at that. Yesterday we were sitting at 6,300, right? Look at my Lunar Classic account, 7,900, almost $8,000. I told you, high risk, high reward, right? The same thing. I don't know how I'm not supposed to say this, okay? But the same thing is going to happen with Jasmine. You will see. Like I said, most people don't see it. Most people don't try to see the opportunities they are missing. Right now, look, that is my Luna Classic account. It is sitting right there. And you remember when I started talking about it last year, it was sitting at what, $2,000 or something like that. And I told guys, high risk, high reward. Therefore, when you start to look at it, okay, you will see it's going to be, Jasmine is going to repeat this. It's a high risk, high reward. Cubic is going to repeat this. You just watch and see. Okay, so if you miss it, that's you. It's not too late yet. Okay, it's not too late. But like I said, Luna Classic, the thing is that the court case is about to get closed, and once it gets closed, I can tell you right now that they're going to burn. There's a bunch of things that are going to burn off, and if they do, that price is going to probably go to 10 cents or 20 cents or something like that. And if it does, people like me who has been holding 82 million or 84 million coins, we are going to be laughing to the bank. High risk, high reward. And that's the reason why when you look at it, you start to see the market is not running. Things that are running are just things that are supposed to be running right now, because one, you have people that are doing pump and dumps. You have people that are their court cases are getting resolved. You have things like that. And if you followed my strategy, like I told you, I've been scalping the market. And as a matter of fact, this competition. This morning, Sky AI was up, and I took a trade on it. Okay, if you did follow it, then you should be making money with it. But anyways, now let's go look at the market. Like I said, before I lose track of time again, let's first start with King Casper. For the past hour, we do have 0.2% down, 2.1% up on the day, 0.5% down on the week, 6.7% up on the month, and 67% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $913.15 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $10.37 million. Okay, so the next one, what is it? Hold on, let me see something right quick. Let me look at something right quick. I forgot to look. Okay, no, not this one. Okay, next one, QNT, the banker's coin. Okay, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. What do we have? For the past hour, it is laying flat, 0.5% up on the day, 1.8% down on the week, 7.8% down on the month, and 18% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $6.18 million. As you guys can see, right? No matter the little pump that happened yesterday, I told you, it is not time yet. Okay, you can see all of them. It's just, I don't know. Looking at the next one, we're going to look at Cubic. Okay, high risk, high reward. And what do we have? First of all, we do have laying flat in the last hour, 0.7% down on the day, 19.8% down on the week, 32.7% down on the month, and 58.5% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $81.58 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $1.77 million. Okay, now last but not the least, we go look at Jasmine. I think we did look at it. What was I looking at? Okay, Jasmine. We do have 0.1% down in the last hour, 2.1% up on the day, laying flat on the week, 8.9% up on the month, and 65.9% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $282.18 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $7.76 million. Okay, now we go look at Jonathan's pet turtle, which he calls Bitcoin, and I call the orange guy, and we have it right here, laying flat in the last hour. We do have 0.7% up on the day, 1.5% up on the week, 1.5% up on the day, 17.8% up on the month, and 18.9% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.58 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $18 $0.69 billion dollars. Now, when you look at everything that we just watched, when you look at all of them, what do you see? Volume, right? Volume. Price shooting, but the volume low. What does that tell you? Like I said yesterday, manipulation. The price is getting manipulated. It is not the real deal. They are trying to rug pull you, but oh well. Well, a lot of people are about to jump the bridge. I hope you have some parachute or some swimming suit with you, because yeah, you're about to get wet. That's how simple it is. Now, let's go right quick. Let's go look at prices in details. Let's see what we got going in that camp. And to do that, we're going to need our good friend TradingView. Okay, we do have here S&P 500 still staying the same. Everything moving in the same direction. Just classic pump and dump is about to happen. Classic. A lot of people, like I said, man, people are about to jump that bridge. But oh well, it's up to you, right? Now, we look at first of all King Casper on the last hour. Okay, again, you see people, yeah, look at it going, look at it pumping, look at it. Oh my goodness, look at it. And yet everybody that grabbed mama trying to get into it. I told you, if you scalp in the market, that's great. I would have been using Casper to scalp, but I think I do have better opportunities while scalping the market with other things. Okay, so I'm not scalping using Casper. But if you want to look, I will zoom it out a little bit for you. What do you see? Like I'm telling you, they're about to dump on you. Look at the MACD, for example. See how it is already curving? It has already turned white, right? Before you know it, it's going to turn red, and red is going to turn, it's going to take everybody jumping. Yeah. The same situation. Look at it. It's not far away. Look at that, right? What happened? Green, white, price came crashing. And that's exactly what you're looking at right now. This is going to come down. So, yeah, for me, it is not time. I'm just looking at it. I'm going like, yeah. Some people say, you look at the moving average. It's trying to, guys, it's not going anywhere yet. You have to be patient enough. And this is also the lower time frame. For you to be able to see clearly, you have to go on the higher time frames. That's where you have to go. Lower time frames is just like, it's just for you to scalp the market, or short-term trades. A little bit burst to the upside, a little bit downside. As you guys can see, we went from 3.2 to 3.3. That's it. I don't see how much money you would have made in that move, but oh well, that is up to you. Anyways, now when you look at it on the 4-hourly, you see the same thing, right? What it's doing is just like I said, price always gets attracted to the moving average, always. Before you know it, it's gonna come down. We've seen this move before. Okay, look at it. It's as simple as that. Price is just doing what it does. It doesn't go down on a straight line. Okay, down, up, down, up, down, up. It's gonna come down, up. The same thing is going to keep on happening. If you zoom out, you will see it. Ribbon still red. It's not curving. It's just spraying out. So that's another good sign for you to tell when it is a pump and dump, when somebody's trying to use you for exit liquidity. So it's not time yet. Be very, very careful. And if you pay attention, we still have a sell signal right there, right? So you have to pay attention to things. Okay, anyway, you go to the daily. This is how you start paying attention to things. You start paying very good attention on the daily. What do you see on the ribbon? Even with the price moving, ribbon still red, trying to curve up, trying to curve down, still not doing much. Okay, MACD still very, very bearish. Moving average still facing downwards. You have to understand these things happened before. Like you see right, for example, right here. See, the daily turned green, the price went up and then came back down. The same, why? The same happened with the moving ribbons. Remain red. It's not time. It's the same thing you are looking at right now. Okay, if that doesn't convince you, try to go higher. Go on the weekly. This is where if you don't get it, you are gonna get left holding the hot potato. Today is Sunday. Okay, the week is closing, right? This price has to close above the previous week. That's what if it closes like this, I'm telling you, this thing is coming down. But we only have a couple of hours left, right? Maybe there's gonna be a miracle and things is gonna reverse and just shoot up out of nowhere. Crypto is full of is full of surprises, which does not. I don't get surprised anymore. But what I'm trying to tell you is look at the obvious signs. Okay, look at the moving ribbon. Still red, still falling, spraying out, not even curving, spraying out. Okay, that's one. Look at MACD. We went from green to white. Okay, look at the candles. The previous candles, look at those wicks, how they went up and they came down, up, came down, came down. Now we have us a red one closing red. If this wick closes red, it's gonna come down crashing. And the biggest one of them all is the falling wedge that we are in. Price goes to test resistance, support, resistance. Now it's gonna come test support and then go resistance again. This time, let's see if we break above it and keep on going. Okay, the same thing I'm telling you. So guys are just, I don't know what they're telling you, but you're supposed to be able to do your own research, do your own TA, and look at the simple things. And plus, when you look at the macroeconomy, like I have been telling you guys, macroeconomy does not look good. We are about to enter this week, and yeah, it does not look good. Therefore, anything under 10 cents for me is nothing but noise. Above that, we do have 15 cents, which will lead us to 18 cents. And before you know it, all-time high. And once we cross the all-time high, price discovery will start. Okay, be patient, keep packing on your spot account, and then you will see. Leverage is where you have to pay attention to these prices. If not, yeah, that's all I can tell you. Now let's go look at quant right quick. QNT. Let's see our good friend, the banker's coin, and let's see how it's going there. See, this is what I was telling you yesterday. Everybody and grandmama was looking at this climbing. And I keep telling you, no, it's not going to go unless if you are scalping the market. Yep, go ahead and do it. But to enter legendary trades is not time yet. I still believe quant can come down to 45 or 50 cents. That's where $50. That's where I think we will go. So as you can see, ribbon has already started to curve downwards, right? It has already started. Look at the moving average facing downwards. On MACD, like you see, from green to white and then red, and as you can see, it's also beginning to look bearish, and price has already started to show the signs. Like I told you, it's not time yet. I don't use chemical equation, although I am a process engineer. I don't use big mathematical values to tell you that. Simple TA, you don't need none of that. Fibonacci's, ABCs, grammars, Uncle T's, and none of that. You don't need none of that nonsense. Just pay attention to the charts, pay attention to the macroeconomy. And I'm telling you, we are about to get a lot of people jumping the bridges. Okay, if you go look at it on the 4-hourly, the same thing. See, the same thing. Just look at this. Look at this entire MACD. Does this show strength? Look at the trading volume. Does it show strength? I'm telling you, they are using you for exit liquidity. Look at the moving ribbon. Still falling and it's still going downwards. Not even curving. Look at the moving average. Still falling and still going downwards. For those of you who don't know how this thing usually works, okay, you can go back. See, when price was pumping, you look at the difference on MACD. Did you see that? Okay, let me go on the weekly. I think it will show better. Let me go on the weekly. Okay, when price was going up, look at the difference on MACD. Okay, oh crap, this thing doesn't go all the way back. But let's go here, for example. See, when price was going up, when this was happening, look at the MACD. See how big it is? If you move a little forward, look at MACD again. Look at MACD and look at when price was going up. You have to understand that the one you're looking at right now is not even big enough. Look at the MACD. Look at this and look at when price was going up. Now compare that, okay, to what you are seeing right now. Compare that. And again, it's not even far away. The signals are there. We're going from green to white. White is going to turn red, and the red one is going to lead for this price coming downwards. So it is up to you. And I keep saying there's no point of me doing TA. I just have a habit of looking at it every day, and that tells me a lot of things that I need to know to do my I do this just for my scalping the market and also looking at if it is time for me to enter my legendary trade. But as you can see, again, it is not time for it yet. Okay, moving average facing down, moving ribbon red facing down, everything is showing it. There is no two ways about it. Anything, that's why for me, anything under, anything under $125, nothing but noise. Above that, we do have 151. Okay, and once we cross that, we do have 164, and then you cross that, you have 176, and before you know it, you are going to have you 230. You cross that, is all-time high time, and then price discovery will happen. On the meantime, my friends, it's not time for you to try to get legendary trades in. You can swing trade it, you can how you say it, you can daily trade it, or whatever you want to do. Me, all I'm doing with quant right now is spot account. That's what I'm doing. But anyways, guys, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at our position, see how we are doing on that, since I'm in the competition. So yeah, I have to really watch what I'm doing. But anyways, before you do that, I do not condone leverage trading. I've said it here before, and I will say it again, because leverage trading is the easiest way you can use to lose your money. But if you still want to get in there, down below I do have Bydfi, Phemex, Wix, Margex. The links are down below. Follow those links, meet their deposit requirements. When you do, they're going to give you free money. Please, you get the free money, take your original money out, put it back in your bank account, give it back to your grandma or wherever you took it from, and just keep the free money. If you lose free money, it was free in the first place, right? Then start trading. If you can turn $20 into 40, 40 into 50, 50 into 80, 80 into 100, so on and so forth, not once. If you can do this 3, 4, 5 times, then you are ready. Okay, start open trade, close trade, stop loss, trailing stop loss, although I don't use stop losses. Well, it's up to you. You will find your own what works for you. And now when you can do that 5, 6 times, turning $20 into $100 or so, then you can use bigger money. And if you still cannot do it after practicing, my friend, you have 2 options. Option number 1, leave it alone. Go deal with spot trading. Just keep piling your bags and you'll be good. Option number 2, keep on trying until you get it. Okay, although me, I recommend option number 1. After you try the first one, if it doesn't work, leave it alone, because people like to do revenge trading, and when you do revenge trading, you're going to lose a lot of money. When I started, it happened to me, so please stay away from that. Okay, anyways, also down there I do have a link for Acorn. Acorn is what I'm using to teach my son how to trade the stock market and ETFs. Okay, if you want to do that, follow the link. You don't need to meet any deposit requirements. All you have to do is sign up, and they will give you $5 worth of stocks. It's not much, but it is worth trying. It's a way of starting your investment journey. Okay, anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at these positions. Today I don't think I will have to look at Acorn because it's Sunday, right? Stock market is closed, so we'll just have to look at it tomorrow. So let's go first on the Wix exchange, because that's what I'm using. I'm using that to trade that. So yeah, prices went down today. I lost a trade, and yeah, I'm still sitting at 1,500, and my friend is still below me. So yeah, the challenge is still on. We're trying to turn $1,000 into 100,000. See if we're gonna get it. But anyways, if you look at the positions, you see here that the one I entered this morning, Sky AI, I am up $91, or what is that, $89, whatever. It's still going. It's at 20x. Okay, the other ones is still open. ZBT is still $451 in profit, and Hyper is also still $620 in profit, because again, when you look at the charts, they are still looking good. So I will still maintain them open and see how good they're gonna go, because like Sky right now, I'm looking at it, is the live one, and it looks like, yeah, it looks like it's trying to come down. So I'm gonna watch. Maybe I'll close, take profit, and try to short again if it goes a little higher. But yeah, it looks like it's trying to come down. Look at it on the 1 hour. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, it still looks like it wants to come down. Look at the MACD, it's converging. And yeah, Bollinger Bands, it looks like this thing's gonna come down. Let me wait a little bit. I will just watch and see it. Just keep an eye on it. That way I can take my profit if possible. But yeah, See, it's going back down to almost $100. So yeah, it is still working perfectly, and I'm still up $1,500. But yeah, since today is Sunday, there's no point of looking at my son's Acorns account. So anyways, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to drop a like. It only takes you a second to click that like button, okay? Man, I'm having allergies. And also, don't forget to comment. Drop a nice one. If you don't have a nice comment, just drop an emoji. That will also work. And also, don't forget to share, so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. Until I see you in my next one, my friends, please, please, don't go jumping bridges. Bye-bye.